we're going to talk about the power of the soil of your life. Do you know that as you move forward in life, you have to make sure that the soil of your life, the soil in which you're planting the different things that you're doing in your life, the soil in which you're cultivating your relationships, the soil in which you're building your businesses, the soil in which you're cultivating your future relationships and your future avenues and your future goals has to be conducive for growth. And as you build that soil becomes saturated with faith. That soil becomes saturated with discipline. And as that soil becomes saturated with faith and discipline, you have to watch what's planted in that soil. In ancient Egypt, the river Nile had to overflow its banks in order for the areas around the Nile to be fertile. So the Egyptians had some of the most fertile soil there is in the ancient world. You see, as the river banks of the Nile, as the river Nile overflowed its banks during the rainy season every year, it deposited minerals that were at the bottom, that settled at the bottom of the Nile onto the land. And that area along the river Nile became one of the most fertile areas in the ancient world. So Egypt was able to grow vegetables, was able to produce agriculture at an astronomical pace in relations to everyone else. They were able to invent aqueduct system and watering system that caused that area to be bounty, bring forth the bounty of products, bring forth the abundance of food, bring forth the abundance of provision. And that was the beauty of understanding that soil. Your life also is a soil, and you have to understand as you grow it. How do you grow that soil of your life? You grow that soil of the life, first of all, is changing the way you think. You have to get rid of stinky thinking. How do you get rid of stinky thinking? You get rid of thinking through positive growth. Positive growth every day. When you hear me say grow, I'm telling you to cultivate positive habits. Those habits that you cultivate every single day that leads you into the direction of where you're going. Those habits that you cultivate every single day that helps you to get rid of stinky thinking, renewing your mind, boosting your self-confidence, boosting your communication skills, your relational skills, boosting all of that within you, growing that discipline, that big D. Without discipline, the soils of your life cannot grow and be fertile. Without discipline, the soils of your life cannot produce what you're desiring for it to produce. Without discipline, the soils of your life will not produce the goals that you're wanting in life. You have to cultivate that discipline to go in and do those baby steps every day. You have to strive to always be 1% better than you were the day before. That big D, discipline. You see, you have to watch the things that you read. Read things that will build you up. Read things that will sharpen your mind, sharpen your skills, hone your skills, retooling yourself. Finding areas that you're interested in and learn about it every single day. And not only learning it, but putting what you're learning into practice. Putting what you're learning into practice. You have to also listen to motivational CDs, motivational videos, watch motivational clips on YouTube. All of those things that will simply saturate your mind. You have to build yourself spiritually because the fundamental fact is you have to have a healthy body, mind, spirit, and soul. So you see, you want to make sure that all 4 areas of your life is taken care of. So you have to build yourself spiritually as well. You have to surround yourself with the right people. You have to surround yourself with people who are growing you, people who are cheering you on, people who are able to deposit within you because of their skill set. They're able to nurture you. They're able to grow you. They're able to cause you to level up. They're able to cause you to come forward and to move forward in your destiny. They're able to tell you, come up higher each time and help you to grow and grow in the soil of your life. Another thing that you do in order to grow the soil of your life is that you have to learn to help others. You see, the best way to learn anything is to learn it and help others as well. You have to give others a hand up. You have to be one who you realize that you are able to, you have the gift to empower. So you have to go out there and empower others. You have to go out there and help others to be the best version of themselves. As you help others to be the best version of themselves, then you're cultivating the soils of your life. You see, as you build yourself spiritually, when you build yourself spiritually, you're building your faith level. And as your faith level builds, whatever you deposit in that soil is going to grow. So you have to be very, very careful. As you cultivate the soils of your life, whatever you accept is going to multiply in your life. If you accept people not paying you back when they borrow money, it's going to keep multiplying in your life. If you accept people disrespecting you, people are going to keep disrespecting you. If you accept people wasting your time, people are going to keep wasting your time. So watch what you're expecting. Do not tolerate disrespect. Do not tolerate people not being honest and not being integral in your life, not being people of integrity. You see, don't tolerate people disrespecting you. Deal with those matters right away, because as you cultivate the soils of your life, that soil will grow whatever you plant in it. Just the same way, if you have a fertile soil, if you plant a good seed in it, what's going to happen? A good tree is going to grow. If you plant a bad seed in it, what's going to happen? A bad seed is going to grow. So you have to watch what you're allowing in your life. Too many times we want to move forward in life and we allow every living thing to occur in our lives that is not conducive or not productive for where we're going. What we have to learn to do is that we have to learn to deal with circumstances, deal with certain areas. A lot of times you're just going to have to cut things out, cut people off. And I'm not saying go out there and not talking to people. What I'm saying, you could talk to them, but not as much. You can hang with them, but just not every day. It's things like that. You have to look at whatever you're allowing to grow in your life. The soils of your life are so important, because as you grow that soil is where all what you're doing will grow. Your life will revolve around that. You realize the friends that you hang with, the people that you hang with, are directly proportional to the degree of which you will grow and the level at which you will grow. So you always want to make sure that you're hanging with people who allow you to level up. You're hanging with people who allow you to turn your ceilings into your new floors, and your old floors become the old ceilings becomes your new floors. So you see, you have to allow yourself to grow, and then also realizing as you're leveling up and as you're growing in this new soil, there's going to be some degree of discomfort. There's going to be some degree when you're going to feel uncomfortable, when you're going to be stretched, because then all of a sudden you're learning something new. You might be learning a new language. You might be learning how to use the computer. You might be learning a different field of speciality. You might be learning a different course in college. You might be learning how to deal with the different circumstances that once rubbed you the wrong way. You might be learning how to cultivate better relationship. You might be learning how to love others through your Creator. And as you're learning to do that, you have to learn to always understand the power of the soils of your life. What you are and where you're going and the soil in which you're cultivating in will dictate the level of fruit, the level of things that will grow in your life. If you want to have people of integrity around you, be a person of integrity and don't accept anything that's not of integrity. If you want to have a soil that's filled with trustworthiness, be somebody who's trustworthy and do not accept others who are not trustworthy. If you want to be confidential, you want you want people around you who are able to, you could confide in, and they don't go gossiping all what you're saying. Be somebody that somebody else can confide in, and don't go gossip what they're telling you. You see, You have to be the change you want to see around you. You have to be the source and of what you want to see around you. As you cultivate the soils of your life, you want to make sure that those soils are wholesome. Those soils are full of love. Those soils are full of grace. Those soils are soil that empower others. And if you help as many people get what they want, you will always get what you want. But you have to realize whatever you plant in those fertile soils will grow. If you're a person of faith, watch what you're saying. Watch the words that you're speaking, because before they even come out of your mouth, they've already been planted in that soil. And as they're planted in the soil, they're going to come forth. They're going to bring forth whatever fruit those seeds are producing. So make sure you speak things that are wholesome. Make sure you speak things that are edifying. Make sure you speak things that are comforting. Make sure you speak things that it lifts others up. Make sure you speak things that are wholesome. Make sure you speak things that are full of life. Make sure you speak things that are full of that oomph, that energy, that full of that faith for it to germinate and go forth and bring forth fruit. So go out there today and learn and understand the power of the soil of your life, and learn and understand how to appreciate life, and learn and understand how to cultivate those habits in order to manifest, or in order to allow the power of your soils of your life to produce those positive and good fruit. Go out there and have an awesome growth day. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button below. Hit the subscribe button below. And when you hit the subscribe button, don't forget to select the bell, because by selecting the bell, it'll give you that wonderful opportunity to be notified whenever I add a new video. God bless you.